Hello everyone, welcome back to the video, and today we are going to be doing my reactions to Monday Night Football. So this one was really interesting. So the Jets beat the Bills 22-16, as you may know, and the way they won was really interesting. So first drive, Aaron Rodgers gets hurt, so Zach Wilson is in the game. That's really important. Aaron Rodgers possibly has a serious Achilles injury, which is really tough for the Jets, and I don't know how they'll be able to recover from that. So let's start off with the losing team, the Bills. So Josh Allen threw for 236 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 picks. Really not a good performance from Josh Allen. He threw the ball 41 times. I mean, 3 picks is really bad. He had a really bad rating, and only 1 touchdown. Doesn't make up for it. And on the ground, Josh Allen only had 36 yards, which is solid, but if you're gonna be doing really bad passing the ball, you gotta do good running the ball. He also had 2 fumbles. 1 was lost, 1 was recovered, so at least he recovered 1, but he still fumbled. He still fumbled once. The run game for the Bills does not look good. James Cook had 12 carries, 46 yards, and 3.8 yards per carry, no touchdowns. Yeah, I mean, the Jets' defense is obviously good, but you don't like the fact that James Cook isn't really providing. As we already talked, Josh Allen, and they're not getting anything from the backup. So Latavius Murray, 2 carries, 8 yards. Hardy, 1 carry, 4 yards. Harris, 1 carry, 3 yards. So you're really not getting much from this run game. I mean, it's mainly Allen, Cook, but you need Cook to do a bit better. So their run game is not good. Passing, their receivers they have a receiver that's really good. His name is Stephon Diggs. 7 receptions under 2 yards, 1 touchdown. Really good game for Diggs. Towards the end of the game, that last drive in regulation, Stephon Diggs was literally amazing. He just kept getting open. Obviously, he had that pass interference, which was a little costly, but it didn't matter that much because they ended up picking field goals to tie the game. But still, and the Bills are up 13-3 at half, but they blow it. Not good for the Bills. So yeah, obviously we have the fumbles and stuff, and Floyd had a 1.5 sacks. Matt Milano had a pick, which was pretty decent. And then Bass, obviously, he kicked that game-tying field goal, which sent it into OT. So that's really important that they at least made it to OT. I mean, up 13-3, and then you only scored 3 points in the second half, and it's literally on your last drive. Not very good for the Bills. As for the Jets, Zach Wilson had 140 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. We don't really expect Zach Wilson to be that good. I mean, he's Zach Wilson. He's not bad. He's just nothing special, as we've seen in his career so far. And now it sucks because the Jets don't seem like they'll have a QB. I'm not sure what the update with Rodgers is, but it seems like a major Achilles injury, meaning he probably will be out the year, if not most of the year. So yeah, Zach Wilson is going to be the starter, which is not good for the Jets. Rushing the ball, Breece Hall, 127 yards, no touchdowns, but only on 10 carries. He had that 83-yard run, which obviously was big. So he really gashed them on one play. But that is always good. Yeah. Dalvin Cook, 13 carries, 33 yards, 2.5 average. Yeah, so this is really what we talk about, this is what people have been talking about. Dalvin Cook is kind of washed, and when you look at it from that, he seemed washed last night. 2.5 yards per carry was not good. His longest run was 10 yards. If you didn't get that, he would really be in trouble. Obviously, a lot of running is based on the O-line, but still. Yeah. And then for the receiving, obviously Garrett Wilson had one of the best catches, maybe ever. That catch was insane. I don't know how he made that play. 5 receptions, 34 yards, 1 touchdown. So nothing special, but that catch was sure special. Allen Lazard, 2 receptions, 46 yards. I mean, he's He's not really going to be great. He had the most yards on the team, but that's because you're not going to have a very good pass game with, with Zach Wilson. It's just the truth. I think these guys would be a lot better with Rodgers. Dalvin Cook, 3 receptions, 26 yards, no tutties, obviously. I mean, the only touchdown reception they had was Garrett Wilson. So that's obviously not good that they didn't get that. But at least Dalvin Cook did a little bit through there, but not really anything special. Breece Hall had 1 reception for 20 yards. Good. He's just one of those players that makes big plays, and it's really important that you have a player like that, and that's your starting running back. Malcolm Carter, who's a good receiving back, only 2 receptions, 12 yards. Tyler Conklin, 1 reception, 2 yards. Not really anything special there. Breece Hall had a fumble. It was not lost, so that's good. And then as for defense for the Jets, that's really what we look at. They had 5 sacks as a team. Quinton Jefferson had 2 sacks. That's kind of something I did not expect. He's 30 years old, and he's really, last year he played for the Seahawks, and he had 5.5 sacks there. He has 2 sacks there for the Jets. He's a D tackle. I think he's a nose, so he's not really gonna get sacks like that. But the Jets will take 2 sacks from Quinton Jefferson. So there's a little bit. So Zach Wilson actually had a tackle, which is funny. Yeah, so 2 sacks for Jefferson, 1 from Franklin Myers, 1 for Wood, and then the picks was big. Jordan Whitehead had 3 picks. 3! That's insane. And then, of course, the hero, Xavier Gibson, returns a punt for a touchdown. 65-yard punt return to the house in overtime. That is absolutely insane, and you got to give them all the credit in the world. And the Jets end up winning this game 22-16 without their starting quarterback, with a fully healthy Bills team. The Jets still win. I told you guys the Jets are a good team. And this defense has really improved. This defense is great. I mean, 3 interceptions for Jordan Whitehead. That's insane. He was an addition they got from the Bucs this offseason. I think this offseason, or did they get him last offseason? I don't know. But Jordan Whitehead should be pretty good. Oh, so they got him last offseason. But he had 2 picks last year. He had 3 picks in 1 game this year. That's insane. What a performance by him. What a performance by Xavier Gibson, who's obviously my MVP for the game. The walk-off touchdown, insane. Breece Hall is a really good running back, even with him tearing his ACL last year. And Josh Allen needs to step it up. Stephon Diggs is a top 5 receiver in the league. So if you want a couple takeaways, Josh Allen needs to step it up. Stephon Diggs is a clear top 5 receiver in the league. This Jets defense is top 5. Those are my main 3 takeaways. The Jets passing offense might be in danger without Aaron Rodgers, and Garrett Wilson is a dog. Those are my 5 biggest takeaways from this game. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.